You can have it.
You know, badass.
Conservation, what are you doing to me, man? I want to drop the rarest turtle in the United States. What is going on? I'm hanging out at Maurice Rodriguez's house, and we're about to show you one of the rarest turtles in the United States in a captive collection. We're gonna grab them out. This is not gonna be easy. Holy crud, this is insane. How do you grab these things, Maurice? This is
Carefully.
Do they bite?
Yes.
Oh, crud.
Watch your head.
Oh man, it's like a giant soft shell, people. This is Chitra. Are you kidding me?
What?
Am I gonna get nailed?
Yeah, watch.
Look at this thing. Look. I don't want to drop the rarest turtle in the United States. Look at this. Look at its head. It's completely sealed. It's a soft shell turtle. This is Chitra. Oh, he's going to tell us all about it.
I've never seen that.
Oh my God.
I think they can seal like that.
Well, this species. It's normal. I've actually. Oh God. I'm sorry. Don't be mad at me. Holy Chitra. Oh my God, he's fine. Oh, holy Chitra. I dropped the Chitra. Oh my gosh. They're slimy.
Dude, that is ridiculous.
Yeah, that's crazy. And these get bigger. Oh, don't bite me. Don't bite me. I don't want to get nailed.
These are babies.
Oh, I know.
So these get much bigger. They get up to 100 pounds, and these are not even close to that.
Oh my God. Holy smokes.
And now these are one of the smallest of the Chitra. There's Chitra Van Dyke, Chitra javanensis, and Chitra indica.
Now that looks like a male you got.
This one here.
Yeah, that's a boy.
Yeah.
Holy smokes, talk to me about this. These guys are found throughout the subcontinent of India, right?
No, these are
from?
from Myanmar, from Burma,
Oh,
formerly
these are from Burma.
Yeah.
But there's indica, right? Is that from India?
Indica is from India. Yeah.
Okay.
So very similar looking to the indica. And yeah, look at these guys, the Hamiltonites in here, which is fine.
Yeah. No worries.
No worries.
All right, so what was really cool is when they look at the head. Look at the head. It is a beautiful and bizarre animal. Now these guys, I've seen literature that's it. Look at that face. It's about to poke out and take a breath. That is awesome, man. That is a strange creature. Cool. Yeah, they have a cool pattern. They got that long neck. So there's only how many of these in the United States?
There are only 4, and all 4 of them are here at my house.
No way. That is crazy. Now you're in the middle of renovating, a huge renovation on your house and your facility. So what do you anticipate doing for these guys here? What's your plans for them?
The plan, because they're growing exponentially, is to build a big greenhouse on my property and have them in that at some point. Okay. When I got them, they were maybe the size of a Florida soft shell.
How long ago was that?
This is only like 3 years ago.
Come on.
And they were 22 years old. So the person who had them just wasn't feeding them like I'm feeding them. Okay. And once I started to really feed them heavily, they just grew.
Holy
and now they're the size of a manhole.
What do you feed them?
I feed them mostly shiners and Asian water loaches, which is a strange thing I stumbled upon. There are a lot of Asian supermarkets in New Jersey, and there's a Korean delicacy where they make a soup out of Asian water loaches, and they sell them live. And it's just like the perfect thing. They're like mini eels, and they just gobble them up.
So I say these guys are big. Like they must require.
They eat. To be honest, the 4 turtles I have, I'm spending close to $500 a month just in food.
Whoa, that's insane.
It's insane.
That's a responsibility. That's no joke.
That's like crazy.
Now I know you, and you're going to set up this greenhouse. You're going to get this thing going. You want to breed these, don't you?
Correct. I would like to be to breed them. There actually have been bred in captivity, but in Thailand, closer to their native range. But if we breed them, I'd like to, hopefully some zoos are interested, and we can populate the zoos, and hopefully we can get some back into the wild, actually send them back to Myanmar.
That would really be awesome.
That would be the best case scenario.
And so their plastron and the tip of their carapace here kind of close together when they retract their necks. into their shell. That's pretty cool. That's a strange. I've never seen that on any other turtle.
They have a lightning fast strike. If it were to strike, it could, milliseconds. Boom.
So that's how they're getting their
and
fish.
it could extend its neck probably to my hand.
Wow.
Right
So in true soft shell fashion, these guys have quite the bite, I would imagine. Soft shells, even though they have these soft, shells, you think they're delicate, they're actually pretty tough. So don't get bit by a soft shell, that's for sure. This thing's beautiful though. My gosh. Now, what kind of water quality? Oh, look at that. Wow,
So
look at his face. Look at his face.
I keep them very clean. I mean, this water here obviously is not super clean, but I clean them quite often. I keep them in high alkalinity.
Okay.
I keep them in deep sand. They love the sand. The sand, reduces stress. It's good for their skin, and also maintains temperature. When you do constant water changes with my well water that comes out at 52, they bury in the sand, which is still warm, and then I can fill the tanks because my hot water heater just can't keep up.
That is a cool turtle.
But think about it. These are not full grown. These are going to get way bigger than this.
That is bizarre. How many eggs does a female lay?
Well, I don't know,
Okay.
but I think if you were to compare to indica, they can lay probably 90 eggs.
Oh, wow.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, you're a little nervous with it being so close to you there?
Watch that area. Oh, look at that.
They'll think you have a loach there.
Yeah.
You got a Portuguese loach.
Yeah.
You don't want to nib it on that.
No.
This is really cool, man. So these aren't the only extremely rare turtles you have here, are they?
Unfortunately not. I wish I didn't have any rare turtles. I wish they were abundant in nature, but the way the pet trade is, these animals came in through the trade, and I have one other animal here that's even rarer than these, and it's the only one in all of North America.
Get out of here. Can we go check them out?
We can
Check
definitely
it
go
out.
check it out
Okay,
for sure.
let's do it. Okie dokie. What's going on in here, bud?
Okay, so this is a female Badager trivittata.
No way.
Yeah, so like I said, I believe it's the rarest turtle in North America. There are 5 founders currently producing babies and fertile eggs in Myanmar, but if this animal were to produce eggs and fertile eggs, it would become the 6th founder animal, which is incredibly important. Her genes, her DNA is incredibly important for to keep that population sustainable. So we're trying to get some males to breed with the animals that have already been produced, and then cross them and
Does that make it the rarest turtle in the world at the moment?
No, it's not the rarest. Rapidus is still up there. Rapidus winnoi.
Okay.
But it's in the top 10.
Wow,
Yeah.
crazy. And it's here.
And it's here in New Jersey.
Yeah. Jersey's got everything. Also some great diners and really good egg sandwiches. Let's see what we got here, though.
See if we can
I've never
find her.
seen it. Yeah. Well, hopefully you find her.
She's here. She just munches. So all this here is her food. So she's basically an aquatic cow. They all day long. Here she is. You want to grab her? She's right there. All day long, she just eats vegetation and poops, just like a cow.
Wow. Oh my gosh. Look at this. This is similar to my Badager affinis or Badager borneensis, but this is a very rare member of that genus. That is, look at that upturned nose, the Badager nose.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, that is so cool. Here, why don't you tell us a little bit about her, some more about
Yeah.
her. So these guys, riverine turtle, a
Riverine
terrapin?
turtle. They happen to live in the same river that those giant soft shells live in.
Do they?
Yeah, the Chitra Van Dyke come from the same area. Their habitat is endangered. The nesting beaches where they nest are being mined for construction
For
sand.
sand.
So their nests get hurt, damaged. The adults get eaten. It's multiple compound problems.
That's insane, but she's the only one in North America. Look at her, guys. Get a head-on shot of her. Look at those big nostrils and that smiling face. Here, a little bit more.
And look at this
directly in front of
serrated
her.
beak used to
Yeah.
just chop up vegetation all day long.
That is awesome. My gosh, that is really good. Oh, she's gonna get you. she's not happy about the paparazzi at the moment. That is so cool, though. She's nice and heavy.
Yeah.
Now, does this female get larger like some of the other Badager, or is that about
Correct.
full size?
Now, she should be larger. She was kept in captivity in the States when she was maybe a year or 2 old. but she was not fed the right diet. She was fed a pellet food, and so she's a little stunted. So if you look at a wild animal that's been eating naturally, it's a little bit bigger than her. But her diet's been changed to, you know, what she normally eats is vegetation. So she's gained a lot of weight, and her color has changed, and hopefully she starts to grow again. Who knows? Like the Chitra, she might start putting on some size.
That's amazing. How old do you know? How old she is?
She's about 22 years old.
Oh,
also.
so that's like, she's a young one.
Yeah.
I mean, you know,
She's
these animals live a long time.
age to breed.
That is fantastic. So this is amazing, Maurice. So we gotta, get that greenhouse going for you here.
Exactly.
So you've got a mission in the next year or so. You had some calamities befall you with the house. There was a leak or something
Correct.
burst.
A leak destroyed my house.
Oh my God.
A flood.
A flood. So he's been renovating the house and cleaning up all that. But I can't wait to see what you build for these incredibly rare animals.
Yeah.
And maybe one day I might be able to get a Chitra from you. That would be cool, dude.
We're
That'd
gonna
be really
need
cool.
Look, I can't. A Chitra can produce 90 eggs. They all hatch. I need friends like you to take some.
Dude,
I was
how
gonna
cool
ask,
is
like,
that?
how is it, you know, just a little bit of your story. How is it that you end up with these? And like, you
I'm
know,
a badass.
Well, let me just
Kidding.
look. No, I don't. He is really a renowned turtle person. He's done a lot for conservation. He sits on the board of the Turtle Conservancy, which its base is in Ojai, California, and the offices are in New York, I believe.
Yeah,
But
now in California.
now in California, but they do a lot of conservation work. Maurice also is he builds aquarium situations.
I do this. I built
Yeah.
this. I do aquatic filtration. I work with a company called Animal Exhibits, and I own my own company that does aquatic filtration. But I got this animal because a very dear friend who owned it, I've known for many years, and he just entrusted me. He knows that I was going to take her and put her in a better situation, and that was the only way he would get rid of the turtle. He had it for so long, and he just wanted to go to someone that's going to love it, take care of it, and hopefully breed it and do something positive for conservation.
Yeah, that's really cool. And much like, you know, when you start doing the right thing for the animals, people, tend to, the right people gravitate towards each other. I've known Maurice close to 20 years now,
Yeah,
I think.
at least.
We're getting there. So great friendships develop over a passion for wildlife. That's what we're trying to do with you folks out there. Get you guys to, form a community. Join us on Patreon if you want to be part of another community here at Kamp Kenan. There's always something going on there. There'll be a link in the description. But more importantly, comment and like, and share experiences in the comments below. Let me know what you have. What are your goals with any kind of conservation? What are you doing to me, man? I don't want to get bit by the only one in captivity. What are you doing? Oh, you can have it. All right, guys, that's a great way to end this. She's very feisty. We got to get her a boyfriend so she can have some babies. Thanks, Marisa. Really always appreciate your knowledge and really appreciate what you do for these animals.
Thanks.
Take care.